The tens facts. Now we have one of a lot of people's favorites when you have a factor of 10. So what happens? To multiply any number by 10, what do? Think of the number that is equal to that many tens. Well, let's try one out to see what that means. Okay, let's say we have 10 times 4. We're trying to figure out that product. I see and get super excited because I have a factor of 10. Yes! So what does it tell me to do? Well, to multiply any number by 10, think of the number that is equal to that many tens. Okay, so I have the number 4. So I can say 10 times 4 is the same as 4 tens. Oh, that's pretty cool. 4 tens. Nice. Okay, let's draw it. Okay, so we have 10 groups of 4, or 10 rows of 4, or 10 rows by 4 columns. So let's see. 10 rows. Outline it. We are outlining, not shading in everything yet. So I'm going to go to 10 rows. That is all the way up to the tippy top. 10 rows. There's 10 rows. 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows, 5 rows, 6 rows, 7 rows, 8 rows, 9 rows, 10 rows. So I have 10 rows and I need 4 columns. So am I going to go all the way across? No. I'm only going to go to 5, right? No. I'm going to 4. So I'm going almost to 5. So I'm going to outline that. Okay, now I'm going to outline that entire array so I can see it better. Okay, so I'm going to go up. I'm going to get this part. So there I have my rectangular array of 10 rows by 4 columns. And you should be able to see 10 groups of 4. So there they are. There's a group of 4, 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 blah, 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 blah. 10 groups of 4. Okay, but the thing is, it said we need to think about it in terms of tens. Okay, so now we need to find a 10. So let's shade in a group of 10. So this was the group of 4. Did you find the group of 10? It's going the other way. It's the column. That is 10. Awesome. So now I can think of it as how many of these 10s do I have? Well, I see one of them. Let's outline another 10. I'm outlining it so I can see it right when I look at it. Instead of shading the entire thing, I'm shading it in a way so that when I look at my picture, I can easily spot those 10s. So I have 10, then I have another 10, and then I have another 10, and then my final 10. So I can see them. 10, 10, 10, 10. How many 10s is that? That's 4 10s. That's the same as 4 10s. And we know 4 10s is the same as what number? 10, 20, 30, 40. 4D. Right? Awesome. So instead of just saying it's a 4 with a 0 behind it, we can say, oh, that's 4 10s. And 4 10s is the same thing as 40. Okay, let's try another. Okay, we have 7 times 10. Do we see a factor of 10? Is this a 10 factor? Yeah, it is. Woohoo! Okay, let's see what this means. Let's think in terms of 10s. How many 10s do we have? We have 7 of them. Okay, let's try and see them in the picture. Okay, so we need to draw 7 rows of 10. 7 rows by 10 columns. So I'm going to go 5 rows, 6, 7. So there's 7 rows by 10. Whoa. 10 columns. Okay, so I have my 10 columns and my 7 rows. Now I'm going to shade in the outline, just outlining it, my array. And now what am I going to find? I'm going to find the 10 in here. So am I going to shade this column? No, that's not 10, that's 7. Where do you see the 10? Well, they're all over the place. They're in every row. So I'm going to just shade 1 row of 10 so I can see it clearly. And then I'm just going to outline every other 10 that I see. There we go. Boy, there's lots of them. I wonder how many 10s there are. There's 1 10, 2 10s, 3 10s, 4 10s, 5 10s, 6 10s, 7 10s. Oh, 7 10s. Oh, that's so cool. This is the same as 7 10s. And we know 7 10s is the same as what number? Not just 7, but 70. 7 10s is 70. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 squares. Awesome.